There is an African proverb which says, want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, walk together. तेज चलना है ना, तार से अकेले चलो, दूसरे स्पीड रोक के. दूर चलना है ना, साथ में चलो.
Comes before work isn't a dictionary. The only reason because S happens to come before W. Otherwise, there's no place in the world where success comes before work. A bad day is not a bad life. It's just a bad day. Breathe. It's okay. जाएगा, होगा ठीक.
Ladies and gentlemen, no one on this world is useless. The land may be very fertile, but you may not have figured out your seed yet. It takes a while to figure out what's your seed, what works for you. Once you discover your seed, your passion, excellence, and abundant growth will simply be a consequence. Then, you need to believe in yourself. More so, you need someone who can believe in you and keep you going till you see your day.
We judge ourselves by our intentions and we judge others by their actions. When it comes to ourselves, oh, my intention was clean. I didn't mean to say it. But when it comes to others, we don't judge them by their intention, that his intention may also have been clean. We judge them by the action. Straight away come to their actions. We should judge others by their intentions, judge ourselves by our actions. We do exactly the opposite. When I talk about the word trusting, always give people a benefit of doubt. Their action may have been wrong, but their intention may not have been.
It's easy to binge, hard to work out. It's easy to lash out at someone, hard to reconcile. Easy to hate, hard to love. Easy to be consumed by negativity, hard to float in the clouds of positivity. Right things require hard work. Happiness is hard work. Don't you think happiness just happens? To stay happy and craft a happy life is hard work.
I think we should be really very careful of these two things. Number one, let these things not get into our head. Whatever it is that we have, let failure not get into our hearts. ये दो चीज हो गया ना, life निकल जाएगा मस्त.
I often say makeup and wisdom. Both are exactly the same. Both change us only when we apply them. Like when we apply makeup, it changes our look. When we apply wisdom, it changes our life.
In any relationship, there is no question of depth. There is no question of meaning. Anybody can say, I love you, you love me, and all that stuff when things are going good. It doesn't take much to say I love you and hang out with people when things are going good. What does it take? Does it take anything to hang out with whomever you connect to when things are going good? It doesn't take anything. It doesn't take any effort. What takes effort and hard work is when things are not going good. When things are not going good. When there are problems, mistakes, sometimes big ones, sometimes small ones, and we all make them. Mistakes happen. Sometimes the mistakes are small, sometimes the mistakes are big. We have to let go and keep going.
You know what? P-Lock comes with a key and every problem with a solution. Some of your problems can actually be solved, and some of your problems literally cannot be solved, but can be solved by becoming stronger to face them. That's the key. That's the key. You know?
बोलता हूँ मैं. महफिल में चल रही थी मेरे कत्ल की तैयारी. जब मैं वहां पहुंचा तो वो लोग कहने लगे लंबी उम्र है तुम्हारी. कत्ल करना है लेकिन वहां पहुंचो तो कहते लंबी उम्र है तुम्हारी. इतना भी मीठा बोलने वाला हूँ, चिकड़ा चुपड़ा. दोस्तों, अंदर का जो इंटेंशन है ना, मीठे लफ्जों को, अल्फाजों को कड़वा कर देता है. अंदर से प्यार करने का इंटेंशन कड़वे अल्फाजों को भी मीठा कर देता है. In relationships, beware, be very careful. गोड गोड बोलून शेंडी लावणारे बहुत आहेत.
One of my friends used to say, life is unfair. Get used to it. How many of you heard that one? And there's another friend of mine who's a big businessman. He said, life is unfair. Learn to negotiate. बोले दो लोग ऐसा कैसे बोलते हैं यार? वो contrary statements. One is saying life is unfair, get used to it, giving in. And the other is saying life is unfair, negotiate. Work on something. Which one's right, which one's wrong? Both are right. Life is unfair. Learn to live with it. When things come and you can't change it, acceptance is the only way. Life is unfair. And to negotiate, solve problems and craft your own happiness. दुनिया में कितना गम है, मेरा गम कितना कम है. लोगों का गम देखा तो मैं अपना गम भूल गया. I'll tell you what, that is life. We all have the choice to craft our happiness, make a happy life. Remember, life gives you a cactus. You don't have to sit on it. You can do what you need to do with the cactus. You can also learn to choose a better life. Ladies and gentlemen, life kabhi bhi khatam ho jayega. Before life gets finished, complete your life by adding these values to your life. नहीं तो ना finish हो जाएगा, incomplete ही जिए लेंगे हम लोग. I asked, what is the difference between the word complete and finished? Fellow said, if you find the right partner to get married to in your life is complete. If you get the wrong one, life is finished. If the right one catches you with the wrong one, life is completely finished, guys. But before life is finished, let's complete it.
I feel every relationship needs commitment. You need commitment to a relationship. It means going through all the ups and the downs. There are going to be times when we hit the rock bottom. Still, we need to keep making that investment to make that relationship work. And it comes to a very toxic level. It comes to such levels of toxicity that it jeopardizes our very existence. We need to move away and move on. But in every other case, I feel it's commitment. And I think commitment means time. If you just spend 6 months and say, oh, we're not meant for each other. 6 months is such a short time to be even able to understand somebody. It takes a little while, commitment. It takes a little bit of spending time. And that's when we probably even end each other.